The Norwood High School boys and girls basketball teams had historic seasons this year as both went to the state finals this winter. Over the summer, girls head coach Amy Lepley stepped down for her position, and this week Norwood High announced her replacement is Norwood's boys head coach Kristen McDonnell. Coach McDonnell stopped by the NCM studio to explain why.
Yeah, it was a really tough decision to make. I have absolutely loved coaching the boys. They are like the best kids, really good players. Obviously, they led us to a lot of success last year, getting to the state title. I think the biggest reason for me in terms of switching is because I've always had it a little bit in my heart to move the girls' game along, to move women along, right? And like everything that I do, whether it's trying to mentor kids on a day-to-day basis or, I have a mentorship group with women coaches. And so the chance to get back and to be able to do that on a day-to-day basis is what was so attractive to me. And I had always felt a little bit in coaching the boys, as amazing as an experience as it was and how much I learned from that I was being disingenuous to the girls' side in terms of really trying to push that game along.
McDonnell is also a guidance counselor at Norwood High School and will continue to see her former players in the hallway. She stresses that her connection with players will not end.
Yeah, it's a unique situation in that I'm going to be seeing them, all day, on just a day-to-day basis. And I think the cool part of that is that it doesn't have to be something where I end a relationship and then I'm on to another school, another group of people. Like these are kids that I see in so many different capacities, whether it's being a Mustang mentor, whether it is, one of my students, or whether it's now getting to be their number one fan, on the boys' side. And that's exactly what I told them, was that, they may have lost me as a coach, but they have definitely gained me as like their front row biggest fan, and that I will do everything I possibly can to continue to help out with that, whether it's workouts in the off season, or be able to talk to college coaches for them and do the recruiting piece, or just be a part of their lives and like really genuinely, hopefully positively affect them on a day-to-day basis as well.
The girls basketball team has a lot of talented players returning, and Coach McDonnell is up for the challenge to continue the success and growth of the program.
I'm so excited to take over the girls' side. I think that, they lost a couple studs, but I do think that they have some really good talent coming back. And just to see what's coming up through the program and having worked camp and to see the young kids coming into the system, I think there's a lot there to work with. And I'm really excited about the potential of this team. And I think they're just high character kids that will run through a wall for their teammates. And it's like, that's what's so attractive. You just love to be around kids like that every day, and makes it so much fun to show up in the gym.
Returning player Trisha Wojtkowski has a major role in the success of the girls team, is excited to have McDonnell as her new coach.
Obviously, both of me, my teammates, all of us are sad about Coach Lepley stepping down from us, but Coach McDonnell obviously is one of like the best coaches in the state. We're very excited that we get the opportunity to be coached by her, especially coming off of last season. We're hoping to have another season like that. Coach McDonald obviously is a guidance counselor here, so all of us see her every day. She's always like super excited, even last year when she was with the boys, always excited about our team, always like supporting us, and the fact that she's going to be like our head coach now just gets us excited. Like, she knows what she's doing.
Switching teams was not an easy decision for McDonnell, as she lives by the motto, once a Mustang, always a Mustang.
I think it's important that everybody knows that I would never, ever have left a team that I dearly loved, like with the boys, to go anywhere else but to another girls team that happens to be girls and is a little bit more natural for me. I think, with this being such a unique situation where I do get to make that lateral jump over to the girls' side, I'm just so excited that I still get to be a part of Norwood, and I'm obsessed with this town and the people here, and I just absolutely adore being a Mustang. So to be able to stay here and still cheer for those guys, and hopefully now bring the girls along too, is just I just feel incredibly lucky.
In addition to her role at Norwood High as guidance counselor and head coach, Kristen also volunteers for Norwood Community Media as the main anchor for the newscast and provides some play-by-play action for our sportscast. All of us at NCM enjoy working with her and excited to broadcast the basketball games this winter.